Restore Thrive, we're back. Thanks for joining us, guys. Just a quick one today about knee pain, and this time we're talking about knee pain that feels like it's inside the joint. So if you are going upstairs, if when you sit down or stand up you feel like those joint surfaces are pressing together, what we want to give you today is 2 simple mobilizations to help open up some space there, and then one what we call corrective exercise or motor control fix to start to take some load off of that knee joint. So let's talk about mobilization first. First, we're going to try to create space. We can do that in 2 different ways with 2 different tools. First one, we've used this before. This is what we call the monster band. We need to put this around something that will stay in place. Loop it around there, and then on the other end here we're going to put our heel in and then cross the front of this band right over our ankle here. And it's going to go over our foot. We're going to scoot back until we feel a little bit of pull or a little bit of resistance in the band here. So once I'm here, I can lay back on my back and then do a couple of rounds what we call contract relax, where we squeeze the quad, squeeze your butt, hold for 5 seconds, and then relax. And what that does is when you squeeze that hard and then relax, it really helps those muscles let go from that protective state and open up those joint surfaces there in your knee. So we'll just lay back, squeeze, get tight, and then relax. Let that band pull you. And we're just going to hang out here for 2 to 3 minutes. We only have to contract, relax about 2 to 3 times to really let that go. The other option, if we don't have a band handy, is take just a simple hand towel. We can lay this out, fold it over lengthwise, roll it up, and once we've got this rolled, we can put this behind our knee. This is what we call a flexion gapping technique. So the idea here is this roll behind the knee creates a little bit more opening through the front of the knee, and again, gives you more breathing room through the front of the knee. So I can start with my foot off the ground, just grab my shin, and try to oscillate that back and forth, trying to bring my heel closer to my rear end. If that feels all right, or it doesn't feel like it's really giving much stretch through the knee, I can put my foot down. Now I can bring my heel closer, or my hip closer to my heel, and oscillate this way. Either one of these, the band or the roll, again, we want you to spend about 2 to 3 minutes trying to open up that knee range of motion. What we should see is that we can bring your calf and smash it up against your hamstring. If you don't have that range of motion, you're missing a little bit of that end range, and these mobilizations should help. Now the other piece of this is motor control, or fixing your mechanics. So if you're sitting down in a chair, getting out of a chair, going up and down stairs, and we look down and see that your foot's turned out and your knee is collapsed in, that is overloading your knee joint. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this band, we're going to loop it around our legs. We're going to get into a wide stance here. So instead of hanging on our knee joints, we're going to press out into the band. This is going to turn on these hip stabilizers and take some load off the knee. And then we're going to do a couple mini squats. I want you to get in and out of this squat position anywhere from 20 to 30 times. Really warm up those hips, warm up those quads and hamstrings. Make sure that when we squat, hips are going back. We're not letting knees shoot forward. We're not letting knees come in and the band slack. As we practice that, what you're going to do is you're going to develop more strength around the hips. You're going to unload your knees, and you can solve some of that pain in the knee joint there just with those simple fixes. We hope you guys enjoy these exercises, and we'll see you again soon.